So in today's video, I'm gonna share with you 5 altcoins that have the highest potential of pulling off the 1000x returns on investments by the next bull market. Make sure to watch this video till the end because I'm gonna explain everything that you need to know about these coins and I'm gonna share them with you. And the reason behind me making this video is simply that I don't have enough capital to invest on Bitcoin and wait 3 years for a 5x returns that won't retire me. Basically, like everyone else, I'm looking to retire rich as soon as possible. As we all know, this next 3 years, the bull market is coming. This is once in a lifetime opportunity and I want to capitalize on this opportunity as much as possible. That's why I'm looking for those high returns investments. And that is why I went on searching for them. And that is why I'm going to also share them with you in this video. So last month, 2023, January, we had a crazy pump and we had to witness some coins pumping left and right while a lot of people were sidelined. And as I've discussed in the previous video here, that a lot of people got sidelined, a lot of people didn't invest, even though I got the heads up on this channel on a video that I told that we are in a dip and it is time to start buying. But that's not the point of this video here. The good part is that in all these bear market rallies, these are very good indicators of what's coming next in the next bull market, and these indicators should not be taken lightly. Those are like the life-changing signals that the bear markets gives us. And so if you are new to the cryptocurrency world, you need to understand one major factor that moves the cryptocurrency world, and that factor is narrative. So simply, the narrative is what keeps those coins or those projects alive. Like simply look at this example of a snapshot of the bull market of 2013. This is a list of the top 10 cryptocurrencies in a full-blown bull market of 2013. Now look at this list, and besides XRP, Litecoin, and of course Bitcoin, none of those coins are here around. Probably they are, but we don't know about them anymore. We don't hear about them anymore. So they never made it back again. And to see that even more, look at this snapshot of the 2017 bull market top. Now, again, we get XRP and we get Litecoin and of course Bitcoin. All the coins on the top 10 cryptocurrencies are new. And what happened to the 2013 ones, basically their narratives died off and nobody's interested in them anymore. Even though they could still be functional, even though the project could still be around, but nobody's interested in them anymore. And that's a great example to show how the narrative moves the cryptocurrency world. And this is the 2021, the previous bull market top. These are the top 10 cryptocurrencies that made it to the top 10. And remember, the coins that made it to the top 10 means that they made it towards the 10 billion to the $200 billion market cap. Now, each year, of course, we're gonna get more and more capital flowing into the markets, which means this number could go up. But the point now is that look at this whole new coins that we have in the top 10, like BNB. Now XRP is still there, but now we have Cardano, we have Polkadot, we have Uniswap, we have Chainlink. Those are all new. Basically, those are the layer 1 solutions, and this was their narrative. And at some point, we even had Dogecoin and Shiba Inu that made it to the top 10 in 2021. I'm telling you all that simply to give you an example of why the narrative is important. But now you might be asking me, so what's that new narrative you're talking about? The thing that we've seen now in this January pump, something new happening, some new narrative popped off, and some of you might have guessed it, and this narrative is the AI narrative. After Microsoft recently purchasing ChatGPT, which is an AI, an intelligent creature online that you can talk to, for those who don't know, this narrative affected the cryptocurrency world. There were 4 major coins that showed major strength. They have good fundamentals, and I think they could be some of those that would make it the top 10. And the first one would be Fetch or Feth.ai. So this one showed the most strength out of all the AI coins and has rallied super well. Although now its market cap is a bit higher, around the $300 million market cap or the $400 million market cap, but this one so far is the strongest among them all, and I think this one could make it to the top 10 out of all the AI coins. So the second one is SingularityNet, AGIX, and this one also has somewhat of good fundamentals, made an impressive rally. This one could see also some great returns. But the point for me is that I'm looking for those that can make it to the top 10. And then the third one has the potential to making it to the top 10, and this one is Injective, ING. This one has the highest potential of making it to the top 10. This one and Fetch.ai have the highest potential to make it into the top 10 or the top 20 cryptocurrencies by the next bull market. So if those by now have 200 to $300 million market cap, and if they make it to the top 10, we're looking at a $10 billion market cap. So this could put us around the 50x or the 100x returns. Now, there is one more, and don't worry if the video is going too fast, I'm gonna leave the list of all these coins on the description. So there is one more which is called Phoenix or PHB. This one has the lowest market cap of them all. This one doesn't have as strong of fundamentals as the other ones, but here we have a narrative, we have the AI narrative, and once the bull market is full blown, nobody would care, and we will have a huge narrative. Now for PHB, I'm gonna allocate a small percentage of my portfolio into it, as I mean I could rather choose just one winner from the AI coins and just leave it there, better than spread capital on 4 of them. I would choose ING, which is Injective, or Feth.ai. Those two I'm gonna invest in and be ready for the next bull market. Now that we are done with the AI narrative, the second strongest narrative is the Metaverse narrative, and we're gonna start with the obvious one, which is Sandbox. And recently they just partnered up with Saudi Arabia, and they keep growing as a community, they keep getting more adoption. Now this coin has a $1 billion market cap, but out of the bunch has the highest potential of making it to the top 10. Now we could be looking at a 10x or 20x max on this one. Out of all the metaverse, this one would be the safest, but still, if we want a degen, and I want a degen, and I want the more than 25x or 50x, I want the 50x and 100x. Now there are coins in the metaverse that could pull off that. Point is, with the metaverse, games comes and go. Besides Call of Duty or Roblox, games comes and go, but consoles, they stay, like PlayStation or Xbox, they stay around. So in the metaverse is the same thing. There are things called launch pads. So basically those launch pads are needed by those metaverse games to function, or they are needed so they use them or they use their blockchain. The ones that I've found that have the strongest fundamentals and also the lowest market cap, and I'm gonna start with the best one of them, I believe, is SFUND or Seedify. This one has a $50 million market cap. It is widely used and it is almost trending every other day on Twitter. This thing has the highest potential of making it to the top 20 at least, and we are looking at, if this thing makes it at the $5 billion market cap, which could be very possible, and it's now at $50 million market cap, could easily pull a 100x. Now there is the other one, which is PYR or Vulcan Forged, and this one also is looking good, strong fundamentals, widely used, also a lot of people endorsing it, also trending with a good community, only $100 million market cap. And this thing could also easily reach the $10 billion market cap, which could make it a 100x returns kind of coin. And this one also is a metaverse project. Those three are the major coins I'm looking for in the metaverse. Of course, there are many other metaverse coins, especially when it comes to metaverse. This narrative is so strong, so there are a lot of coins to talk about, so I can't just lay them out to you all here, but I'm just giving you the most important ones right now. You can also subscribe, so I'm gonna bring up more videos and updates about the markets and also new coins or coins that I found that could be the ones that could make it to the top 10. There is one more narrative that we don't want to overlook, and this one is the decentralized exchanges. So basically, after what we've seen last year, the 2022 fiasco that we've seen with FTX and other exchanges falling off, basically a lot of people lost their money because their money was, or their coins were held by exchanges and not by them. And after that, we've seen a lot of people fleeing towards the decentralized exchanges, which basically you could use your own crypto wallet to hold your coins and trade, and after you're done, your coins are held on your wallet, so even if the exchange goes bust, your coin stays with you. Now in this recent January pump, there was one coin following this narrative that had a huge run, and this one is DEX, and this exchange has been around for a while. It is widely used also on the decentralized exchanges, and we do want to capitalize on this narrative as well, so we want to be on all them narratives. And especially this one, because I have a surprise for this one. So I like to trade on Bybit, and from time to time when I'm chilling, I'm scrolling, looking at Bybit, looking at all the pairs they have. I found one thing that is kinda interesting, and this coin is called AGIX. Now I made my research, and as you can see here, AGIX, this is a decentralized exchange. The exchange looks pretty neat, pretty good. I've tried it, looks pretty awesome, it's working, people are trading in it, and they have a coin that is linked to that exchange, basically like BNB or Binance coin that is linked to Binance. And this project belongs to Bybit.com. So Bybit.com created an exchange called AGIX Protocol, which is a decentralized exchange. Now, the good part is this coin only has a $10 million market cap. Now, bear with me, this is like a gem, this is like a finding when you find a coin with $10 million market cap. This is when you go aha moment. And the crazy part is, think logically and leave the emotions aside. This coin belongs to a project that belongs to Bybit.com. So we all know, if you don't know, Bybit.com is one of the best exchanges right now. It did not fall on the 2022 fiasco, and they have succeeded at bringing their exchange from nothing to becoming one of the best exchanges in the world. And now they just created another one which is decentralized. So I was thinking, what made me think that this coin would not follow the success of Bybit.com? And it's only $10 million market cap, so bear with me now. $10 million market cap, that means if this thing goes to $100 million market cap, it's a 10x. If it goes to $1 billion market cap, it's 100x. And if it goes to $10 billion market cap, is 1000x. Now, without going to the dreamland, gems are found like that. Even if it just pull off a $1 billion market cap, which is fairly possible in a bull market from a team like the Bybit.com team. I'm not going to pull all my capital in it. I'm just gonna put my monthly coffee spend on it and just hope for the best, as this one has the highest possibility to pull off that 1000x return. You can also find it on Bybit.com. As far as now, you can only buy it on the Bybit.com exchange. And now, to not leave the last narrative out of the play, and this one is the meme coins narrative. And we recently seen Floki pulling off some major rallies in this January pump. This one has already rallied, and its market cap is around $300 million. Anything around the $200 million or $100 million market cap, and if this thing keeps dumping, I am personally going to keep buying the dip on this one, just to be in the narrative of the meme coins in case the meme coins narrative starts to pump. Now, we all know that Dogecoin is the king of the meme coins, and probably Floki would never make it to the top 10, but whatever comes from that coin, and whenever the meme coin narrative is pumping, I don't want to miss out on the pump. As long as we are in the dip, I am buying the Floki. Now, you might have two questions in your mind right now. Is it the right time to buy now or not? So far, now, we're just having a bear market rally, right? And the strength in the market is there, and we could see more upsides. Now, the point is, whatever your capital, you don't want to go all in, you just want to DCA, slowly start buying. You don't want to deploy all your money at once. You want to start DCAing slowly into the market. You could start even now, every month, every week, just buying a little bit. Just keep in mind that we're gonna have a lot of swings in this year. We're gonna have a lot of ups and a lot of downs. And the one rule you want to keep in your mindset is that you want to always have dry powder besides you. That means that you will always want to have capital ready for the dips. So now when markets rally so hard, you want to wait for the dips, and now we are waiting for a dip after what happened in January. We want to wait for a dip, and I'm gonna be coming up with weekly and daily Bitcoin update videos so that we can all stay updated of what's happening, and we can see when the real dips are there, and we can see if we can buy in the dips or not. But now, from now on, you want to apply the strategy of buying the dip and wait for the next bull market, and you want to have the list of the coins ready, and you want to buy the dip. Now, for the second question you must be asking as a new one, or if anyone is wondering where to buy these coins now that you have your list ready, most of them you can buy them on Bybit.com. Besides PYR and Feth.ai, most of them are on Bybit.com. So now, why I'm telling you about Bybit.com? Basically because Bybit.com has a deposit bonus, and when you are buying the dips for a bull market, you want as much money as possible, as much capital as you can. Now, there is a $5,000 bonus for your deposit. Now, if you deposit, of course, there are tiers, and even if you deposit less than $500, you could get up to $50 in your deposit, which could go for a coin like AGIX or SFUND, which could 100x from now. For the PYR, Vulcan Forged, and Feth.ai, those are on Binance. I'll also leave you the links on the description. And now, if you're interested in learning more things about cryptocurrencies, and if you're interested in learning a simple trading strategy, you can watch the video here. Cheers.